Hello, welcome to part 6 of the major scale lesson series. Now, if you've not seen parts 1 through 5, I recommend that you start with video 1 and watch the rest of the lessons before trying to learn what I'm about to show you. And if you have seen them, then welcome to part 6. In this lesson we're going to learn the 6th pattern out of the 7 for the major scale in the key of F major, and we're going to be calling it Aeolian. And there's something interesting and cool about this one actually. But before we do that, I realized that I forgot to do something in the last lesson with the Mixolydian pattern, which is find the F's. So hopefully you did it on your own. If not, let's go ahead and do it now real quick. So it starts here on the 5th degree of the scale, this is C, and we're going to start counting from 5. 5, 6, 7, 1. So this same F from the other pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So here's the next F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, so there's one up here too, 13th fret of the high E string. So yeah, keep those F's in mind. Oops. And yeah, in any key that you're working in, just keep in mind where the root notes are. But just do it while you're practicing these patterns in the key of F, and then you'll sort of remember where the root notes are for each pattern when you transfer it to different keys. So yeah, keep that in mind. Let's move on to the 6th pattern, which is going to start on the 6th degree of the scale. So this D here, 10th fret, E string, and it goes like this. 10, 12, 13. 10, 12, 13, 10, 12, 14, 10, 12, 14, 11, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15. So just a refresher, that is the notes of the F major scale, but starting on the 6th degree of that scale, which is this D here. So yeah, that's about it for today. As far as the pattern, practice that pattern. And I want to talk to you about something cool about the Aeolian. This is actually also the natural minor of its root note here, D. So what that means is that the F major scale and the D natural minor scale share the same notes. So I mean, don't get confused by this. Even though they share the same notes, each note in its individual scale has different harmonic properties. You know, the D is the 6 in F major, and it's the 1 in D minor, just for example. But so yeah, basically what that means is those are the notes for the D natural minor scale. And what that also means for you is once you've learned the 7 patterns for the major scale, you also know the natural minor in any key. All you have to do is start on that note with the Aeolian, or yeah, the Aeolian. So say you want A natural minor, just play the Aeolian there. And if you wanted to go, you could go down to the Mixolydian here. Alright, and you know, you can use the exact same patterns connected in the exact same way. You just start on the 6th pattern instead of the first one. And yeah, then you know the minor scales too. Now that's just the natural minor. If you stay tuned for other lessons, I'm going to be teaching you some other minor scales, harmonic minor and melodic minor specifically. But yeah, this is the natural minor. And you can find that by, so you got this F right here. If you put your pinky there, then where your index finger is, which is a minor third down, 3 half steps, you're going to wind up on F major's relative minor, which is D, and that's where the Aeolian pattern starts. and it also means that they share the same notes. So yeah, if you were to play the Ionian pattern starting on this F here, or down here, alright, you are playing F major, but you're also playing the third pattern of D natural minor. So yeah, just a little tidbit there. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. If I did, feel free to let me know. We'll be covering this more in depth in a later lesson. So that's it for today. Like, favorite, subscribe if you like the lesson, and I'll see you next time.